Chinese cabbage, one buck. I need to come and do something before caterpillars will take over. See, they're already attacking this one. Okay, and they are getting a little shade from my peppers. Let me show you this other pepper. This one is just going crazy. Why? It is going crazy. Why are you a lot like this? Tell me, what's the secret? Today started on a good note, even though I have an outbreak of pests in my garden. So I was supposed to put up a video on how to, get rid of pests, especially this season, with simple things from your kitchen. But I got distracted. I had a lot of orders to handle, and I think that video will be coming up after this one. So this is like a day in the life of my plant life. So I had a couple of plants going to Lagos, Onitsha, and also here in Port Harcourt, but I wanted to handle the ones that were traveling out of state. And then I also got Happiness to help me take out some plants. We are taking out the longevity spinach on this patch, take out all of the woods, and then build a proper ridge here so that we can apply manure before the dry season takes over. So the dry season has just started, and now is the best time to prep your garden. I have a video of that, talking about how November is the best time to prep your garden for the dry season. Also make sure that you're using this time to apply manure generously in your soil before the soil gets hard. So I realized that I had plantain that was ready for harvest, but it was hiding in between these plantain trunks. So I asked Happiness to harvest them for me. It is plantain season right now, and I know that if you have planted plantain in your home garden or in your farm, now is the season. So you're going to be harvesting plantain, a lot of plantain in this time. So I actually enjoy eating green plantain more than the ripe ones. These ones are loaded with iron, which I love, and I just generally like the taste of it. I don't think that my food has to be sweet or has to have taste like there's sugar in it. So that's why I like the unripe plantain. So after harvest, Happiness was asking if I was going to sell this bunch of plantain, and I told her no. I've told her several times I grow what I eat. What I grow is for my use. I don't sell it. And I just encourage people to grow food at home, and if they need my help to grow their own food, then I'm at their service. But I do not like to sell what I intend to eat. These things that I grow are for my own consumption and for my family and friends as well. So Happiness has asked that I give her some, and of course I was going to give her after all of that hard work, because she's also within the garden. She's just my garden assistant, and these are the things that she enjoys once in a while. So today I felt like having roasted plantain, unripe plantain, of course, and yam. And that yam, we are going to harvest it from the garden. So a few months ago, I planted yam in sack bags, and I used only food scraps to grow them. You won't believe the power of food scraps, guys. I have videos of that here on my YouTube channel, so you can always go and watch it so that you don't waste all your food scraps. Anyway, so we're harvesting the yam because that's what I was craving. I wanted roasted yam, the perfectly charred one. I wanted that, and also throw in some unripe plantain. I was really going for the I was going for yam, roasted yam, more like it. And Happiness knows how to start a fire for sure. Happiness grew up in the village, lived all her life in the village. So anytime I have her around like this, I just like to utilize all of her skill. So I have got her to roast some yam straight from my garden into the fire. This is what we're going to be having for lunch, and we're also going to throw in some of the plantain. So I learned from Happiness that the trick to roasting yam or plantain, yam to be precise this way, is to allow the charcoal the heat from the
Even the one where
charcoal
they
to
use scatter the
cook the
fire, you
yam.
want roast, you want
And
put them inside.
instead of throwing the yam when you just started the fire. The yam is finally coming together, and I cannot wait to show you guys the end result. So after letting the yam cook for a while, we threw in some of the plantain, the broken ones especially, because I feel like this yam was already too much for my daughter and I. So here I'm just checking if the yam is ready, and to know that if the knife passes all the way through, then you know that your yam is cooked all the way through. So but I'm just going to let it sit here for a while, a little longer. I was also checking the plantains, but the plantains needed more time. So I'm checking the second yam, and it's just going all the way through to this is a sign that the yam is fully cooked. So guys, our yam is ready, and it is time for me to eat this, guys. I would normally make uba sauce, which is with onion, fresh pepper, with uba and red oil.
Oh my god.
Or some people would just have this with red oil and salt. But nah, there's just so much I can do with the sauce. I mean, the yam, the roasted yam and plantain is the main character here. But trust me, with the right sauce, this will take you to it will take you to heaven. So tell me in the comment section, if this was your meal, what will you eat it with? Is this a delicacy for you? All my Igbo brothers and sisters, I know that you're already familiar with something like this, so I know the right sauce that you would have this with. So, but I am having mine with this red stew, which has lots of peppers, and that's it. This was really nice. I love the smell of roasted yam. I love the smell of roasted yam. It just gives me this feeling of nostalgia. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.